Are you holding yourself back without even realizing it? In this video, we're going to explore the concept of limiting beliefs, subconscious patterns of thought that can prevent you from achieving your full potential. You might be surprised at how many of these beliefs you're carrying around without even knowing it. From self-doubt to fear of failure, we'll dive into the common limiting beliefs that might be holding you back and provide you with practical strategies to overcome them. Get ready to break free from the shackles of negative thinking and unlock your true potential. Join me as I take on the challenge of breaking free from those sneaky limiting beliefs that have been holding me back. Let's see what we uncover together. Have you ever stopped to think about the thoughts that are running through your mind on a daily basis? You know, those little voices that tell you you're not good enough, or that you're not worthy of achieving your dreams. Those are limiting beliefs, and they can be incredibly powerful in shaping our lives. But the thing is, most of the time, we're not even aware that we're believing these things about ourselves. These limiting beliefs can be so sneaky, so subtle, that we don't even realize we're thinking them. However, these limiting beliefs can be extremely destructive. They can hold us back from pursuing our passions, from taking risks, from living the life we truly desire. And that's why it's so important that we become aware of them, and that we learn to challenge them. So, over the next few minutes, I want to take you on a journey to explore some of the most common limiting beliefs that might be holding you back. And I want to give you the tools and the awareness you need to start breaking free from these beliefs, and to start living the life you deserve. I think one of the most common limiting beliefs that people struggle with is the idea that they're not good enough. You know, that voice in your head that says, you're not smart enough, you're not talented enough, you're not experienced enough. This belief can be so debilitating because it makes us feel like we're just not worthy of achieving our goals. This belief can manifest in so many different areas of our lives. For example, maybe you've always wanted to start your own business, but you're afraid to take the leap because you don't think you're good enough. Or maybe you've always wanted to pursue a particular career, but you don't think you have the right skills. Whatever it is, this belief can be incredibly limiting because it makes us play small. It makes us settle for less than what we truly desire. But the truth is, you are good enough. You are worthy of achieving your goals and pursuing your dreams. And it's time that you started to recognize your own self-worth. It's time that you started to focus on your strengths rather than your weaknesses. It's time that you started to believe in yourself and your abilities. Another limiting belief that people often struggle with is the idea that success is for others, not for them. You know, that feeling that somehow success is only reserved for a select few, and that you're just not one of them. This belief can cause significant harm, as it instills in us the notion that we lack the necessary skills for success. This belief can manifest in so many different ways. For example, maybe you've always wanted to start a successful business, but you don't think you have what it takes. Or maybe you've always wanted to achieve a particular goal, but you don't think you're capable of doing it. Whatever it is, this belief can be incredibly limiting because it makes us feel like we're just not good enough to achieve our goals. But the truth is, success is not just for a select few. Success is for anyone who is willing to put in the hard work and dedication required to achieve it. And it's time that you started to believe in yourself and your abilities. It's time that you started to see yourself as capable of achieving success. I think another really common limiting belief is the idea that we must please everyone. You know, that feeling that we have to make everyone happy all the time. This belief can be extremely draining as it constantly forces us to tread carefully, ensuring we don't upset anyone. This belief can manifest in so many different areas of our lives. For example, maybe you're always saying yes to requests from others, even when you don't really want to. Or maybe you're constantly trying to seek approval from others, even when it comes at the cost of your own happiness. Whatever it is, this belief can be incredibly limiting because it makes us prioritize everyone else's needs above our own. But the truth is, you can't please everyone. It's just not possible. and it's time that you started to prioritize your own needs and your own happiness. It's time that you started to recognize that you can't control what others think of you, and that you can't make everyone happy all the time. Another limiting belief that people often struggle with is the idea that they can't change. You know, that feeling that you're stuck in a particular situation and that you can't do anything about it. This belief can be so disempowering because it makes us feel like we're just not capable of changing our lives. This belief can manifest in so many different ways. For example, maybe you're feeling stuck in a dead-end job and you don't think you can find a new one. Or maybe you're struggling with negative habits and you don't think you can overcome them. Whatever it is, this belief can be incredibly limiting because it makes us feel like we're just not capable of changing our lives. But the truth is, you can change. You can change your thoughts, you can change your behaviors, and you can change your circumstances. And it's time that you started to recognize your own power and your own ability to create change. I think another really common limiting belief is the idea that we don't deserve happiness. You know, that feeling that somehow we're just not worthy of being happy. This belief can be so damaging because it makes us feel like we don't deserve to live a fulfilling life. This belief can manifest in so many different areas of our lives. For example, maybe you're always putting others first and never taking time for yourself. Or maybe you're constantly striving for perfection and beating yourself up when you don't meet your own standards. Whatever it is, this belief can be incredibly limiting because it makes us feel like we're just not worthy of happiness. But the truth is, you do deserve happiness. You deserve to live a life that is fulfilling, meaningful, and joyful. And it's time that you started to recognize your own worth and your own value. It's time that you started to prioritize your own happiness and your own well-being. Another limiting belief that people often struggle with is the idea that failure is unacceptable. You know, that feeling that we just can't afford to make mistakes because failure is just not an option. This belief can be so limiting because it makes us afraid to take risks and to pursue our dreams. This belief can manifest in so many different ways. For instance, you might consistently opt for safety and avoid taking risks due to your fear of failure. Or maybe you're constantly striving for perfection and beating yourself up when you don't meet your own standards. Whatever it is, this belief can be incredibly limiting because it makes us feel like we just can't afford to make mistakes. But the truth is, failure is not only acceptable, it's necessary. Failure is an opportunity to learn and to grow and to become better versions of ourselves. It's time for you to adopt a fresh perspective, viewing failure as a crucial step towards achieving success. I think another really common limiting belief is the idea that we're too old to start. You know, that feeling that somehow we've missed our chance and that it's too late to pursue our dreams. This belief can be so disempowering because it makes us feel like we're just not capable of achieving our goals. This belief can manifest in so many different ways. For example, maybe you've always wanted to pursue a particular career but you think you're too old to start. Or maybe you've always wanted to start a business but you think you're too old to take the risk. Whatever it is, this belief can be incredibly limiting because it makes us feel like we're just not capable of achieving our goals. But the truth is, age is just a number. It's not a barrier to achieving our goals, and it's not a reason to hold ourselves back. And it's time that you started to recognize your own power and your own ability to create change, no matter what your age. So, I hope that over the past few minutes I've been able to help you become more aware of some of the limiting beliefs that might be holding you back. And I hope that I've been able to give you the tools and the awareness you need to start challenging these beliefs and to start living the life you truly desire. Remember, recognizing and challenging our limiting beliefs is just the first step. The next step is to start taking action and to start making changes in our lives. So, I want to encourage you to take some time to reflect on the beliefs that we've discussed today and to think about how they might be manifesting in your own life. And finally, I want to encourage you to share your experiences with limiting beliefs in the comments below. What are some of the limiting beliefs that you've struggled with in the past, and how have you overcome them? I'd love to hear your stories and to connect with you on a deeper level. And if you want to learn more about personal growth and empowerment, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be discussing another important topic that can help you achieve your goals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.